really this game is a lot more, I would say college is a lot more family friendly, especially in the MAC. You're looking at the ticket prices, they are significantly less. For me, getting 2 NFL tickets was a lot of money. Definitely
That it
something you
hurts.
can only do once a year. But like you could go to every single Buffalo Bulls game for pretty much the same price, especially with a family. Because you have children, you're looking at buying 3, 4 tickets. That adds up real quick. But you get to have like a similar experience, maybe even see where the product on the field is even more exciting sometimes because you get the wild finishes and wide open offenses and all that. At the same, and like the kids get to have a good time. Like Buffalo really does a pretty good job like making fun pregame activities as well. They had like this whole series of activities inside their field house. So in this case here, it was like an 80-degree day, so it's good to get out of the heat, go in there. They had all sorts of fun activities for the kids. Things really for all ages though. Like they had like a recruit area. They had some basketball competition. They had cornhole in there. And the thing that really got us, $20 mystery boxes. I mean, who could resist the call of the mystery box?
What's in the box? It could even be a mystery box.
uh, a box is box, but it could even be a boat.
Yeah.
But no, there's a lot of cool stuff. Like we got Bahamas Bowl shirts in there, which of course, if you don't know the story behind the Bahamas Bowl, they've moved it out of the Bahamas for reasons unknown to a location TBD to be called Bowl TBD. So, and last time they moved the Bahamas Bowl via construction, that's not the case anymore. So, I have a bad feeling the Bahamas Bowl is no more. So this is a collector's item at this point because these are probably the last Bahamas Bowl shirts that will ever exist. So it's really cool to have that in our possession. But this Bowl TBD, again, this is where we as Cincinnatians are going to take our opportunity to pitch that Bowl TBD should be renamed the Cincinnati Chili Bowl and be played at the FC Cincinnati Stadium.
Sounds good to me. We'll get it signed up. I mean, they had, who was it? It wasn't Toby Keith because he passed. There was a country artist that came, and the pitch was never the same since. So if we can do it for country music, I think we can do it for Skyline Chili.
Absolutely, yeah. And, well, Matt's idea, which I better make sure to mention, otherwise Matt would be very disappointed in us. Matt's idea was just to make it a general chili bowl and have all the chili companies in the area involved in sponsoring it and have, the Cody race at halftime or something.
That could be big. And
that would be a lot of fun.
That stuff like that doesn't exist at the NFL level. That
100%.
is college at its core,
And really that's like the beauty of college football is the fact that like for a lot of teams, in the NFL, you have one happy team and 31 miserable teams at the end of the year. And you're looking at that, your odds are not good. Like you are going to be disappointed at the end of the year, most likely. And sometimes when you go through so many disappointments, you look at it and you're like, you're miserable the whole year because you're like, we have this issue going on and it comes up in the biggest moments. But college, like, yes, a lot of teams target the playoff in college, but you really can have all sorts of different goals. Like, you still have a bowl game at the end of the year. And that is a fun, exciting way to celebrate your team. Like, for example, like for Colorado, like I got to go and go to the Alamo Bowl last year. That was a lot of fun. And that gives you, as the fan, like another option to get to see your team in a game that's usually relatively affordable. So, like, that's always one of the beauties of college. And, man, wouldn't it be so much fun if we had a bowl game here in Cincinnati? I mean, maybe Matt's idea is not possible. Maybe Skyline just needs to sponsor it. Or, Gold Star wants to try to market themselves more outsiders. Maybe they jump in and try to sponsor it instead. But, like, the pitch was there. We have the venue. Make it happen, guys. Let's get the Cincinnati Chili Bowl replacing Bowl TBD.